Hey guys, it's Sarah here, and I'm glad to be back with you guys after a long, nice break from school, which is nice. It's crazy. It's my last semester, and it was last week was just stressful. I'm trying to be honest with you guys, but we made it through, and now I'm here, and I'm excited to have my one last hurrah before I graduate and go into the big old world of finding a job. But anyway, my break was pretty good. I went to Gatlinburg with my family. I let's see, what else did I do? CrossCon. I went to that, and Evelyn got to stay the night with me for a few days because dorms get closed during winter break, which kind of sucks. Cause sometimes you get tired of your family, you just want to go somewhere where not your family is. But anyway, it was fun because way back when in South Hall, me and Evelyn were suite mates. And it was always a fun time. We watched TV, we would make food. One time we had a big old adventure in Berea, which was really, really fun. And we still hang out, but it's nice to have that. And actually we had a couch to watch TV on and an actual TV. Because when we watched TV, we would use my laptop, which my old one had a big old line through the middle of it. So we just used that. And then for the couches, they're just two little armchairs, which it was comfortable, but after a long time, no, it did not work. But I'm glad we got to spend time. Back to the challenge. So this challenge, I guess it's kind of with what recently happened was with the inauguration. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris are the new president and vice president, which is really exciting just to have a new president. And man, it was a pretty interactive one, I'd say. Like Bernie Sanders memes, that was pretty fun. Garth Brooks wearing jeans singing Amazing Grace. I said hallelujah. That was fun. And then I don't watch all of it, and then I knew a little known fact about Donald Trump is he had a Diet Coke button in the Oval Office. So he just press a button and someone would bring him a Diet Coke. I said, that is one heck of a button. I would love that button. I would love to have that button. But sadly, Biden took it out, which I said, darn it. Or he could have replaced it with a different button. Like if you liked coffee, he had a coffee button. Or if he liked, I don't know what Biden likes, but hey, that's okay. But I'm here to talk to you guys because it's important to pray for authority figures, whether you agree or disagree, even the people that, like Donald Trump, that lost and going through that, it's hard to lose sometimes. But, yeah, and Paul does a good job about talking about the authority, and, we're with authority figures, they're called to a certain position. So, it's like a doctor. God's like, hey, I want you to fix hearts, or I want you to be the foot guy, or even the pimple lady on Dr. Pimple Popper. That's their job. Their job is to make sure people are healthy, and are healthy. And same with teachers. People are called to teach kids, or people are called to teach college students, or whatever. And same with authority. They're called to. They're not rolling rain, oh my goodness, you're king, but I don't know, just a person that is in charge and making sure countries don't go kaboom. Sometimes make countries go kaboom, but they're there to make sure the laws and stuff are being followed and implementing new ones to help our country run smoothly. Anyway, that was a little bit of a history lesson, but because I have a history class this semester, so anyway. And I'm going to read in Romans, which is kind of freaky because I was reading it last night and it just popped up. Well, I was on a quinkity. God knew, hey, read this. But I'm going to be reading Romans 13, 1 through 7. And Paul's talking about a Christian's duty to the state, or your country, nation. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Everyone must submit to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist are instituted by God. So then, the one who resists the authority is opposing God's command, and those who oppose it will bring judgment on themselves. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Do you want to be unafraid of the authority? Do what is good, and you will have its approval. For government is God's servant for good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, because it does carry the sword for no reason. For government is God's servant, an avenger that brings wrath on the one who does wrong. Therefore, you must submit, not only because of wrath, but because of the conscience. And for this reason, you pay taxes, since the authorities are God's public servants, continually attending to these tasks. Pay your obligations to everyone, taxes to those you owe taxes, tolls to those you owe tolls, respect to those you owe respect, and honor to those who owe honor. And then I really like this one. I'm just going to scooch over to 13:10. And it says, love does no wrong to a neighbor. Love, therefore, is the fulfillment of the law. So, we're called to love one another and not judge them and not be critical of them. And, I think that's what the media, I'm just kind of spitballing on this one, but I just think the media and the world is, trying to, make every person be like the bad guy. The bad guy, the bad guy, and I feel like when you're in the social media, you're always being watched or looked at, and kind of Jesus's day, Pharisees are looking at him oh no, he's gonna mess up, he's gonna mess up, and that's tiring, and and God knows what this person's going through, so we shouldn't judge what Joe Biden's doing or Kamala or all these people. We should just be prayerfully praying that they can know Christ, and even the senators and the House of Representative people, and even Pelosi, all these people, and we shouldn't really judge them. Only God knows their hearts and their minds and their souls, and so just pray that we can all just be more understanding and just working together to make God known throughout the nations. So yeah, that's all I have. I love you guys, and be on the lookout for more prayer challenges. And I want to make this more interactive because we all learn differently. So yeah, I want to try to make it a little bit more hands-on a little bit and bring you guys along too. So be on the lookout for that. And if you have any ideas of prayer challenges, sometimes I think of things, but I want to make sure you guys are knowledgeable in the things that you want to know, because it's not about me, it's about you guys, and I want to help you guys. So yeah, that's all I have, and I'll see you later. Bye.